Hello, everybody, and welcome to game number 2, round of 18 between Entropy and LFT. We're seeing Entropy choosing to start on the Axis side after the knife round. And we're seeing a pretty standard hold in upper B, managing to dodge those nades. They've actually given up control of the B site, and the push is going to come in pretty swiftly. The smokes are down, they have access to the site and ability to plant. A little bit of an uncouth strategy from the US, but they have got a flank pushing around in the form of V or X. The bomb not yet planted. A little bit unusual. The push in upper going to be successful. With Liffer managing to pick up that kill. But he will be traded out. And a bit of a retake happening. A little bit disjointed though. It's a 4 versus 3 now, brought down to a 3 versus 3 by a beautiful shot by V or X, but it's going to be traded out massively by the allies, who are now in a 1 versus 2. Niso looking to get the opening frag, moving back towards the site. What a great crossfire being set up. He has to... Oh my god, Niso, what was that?
Bomb defused.
And Niso with a pretty impressive clutch with that Car 98. Didn't expect him to win that. It was a pretty good position from the allies. Jumping out there, maybe not the best strategy, but it worked. Okay, moving into the second round. Some good market positions from the Axis, but they are once again forced off the B site by that smoke and the set nades. That's going to be a little bit difficult. Niso looking to pick up a frag with that nade. Unfortunately, doesn't manage to get everybody, or anybody, as they were towards the barrels. Major not going to want to get picked off straight away this round. He has got a nade. He goes, oh, a beautiful nade here. This is going to land on the bomb site and potentially kill the planter. He was a little bit late lining it up, so it's not going to manage to pick anybody. Needs to practice that a little bit more, get a little bit faster with that lineup if you want to get it, or at least be holding it for when the bomb goes down. And the push coming up in window just as Niso looks away. He doesn't manage to flick back in time with VRX coming around for a beautiful flank. And he is backed up this time. And the kills coming in across the board, bringing it down to a 3 versus 3 as Niso not going to manage to pick up a kill on the side. VRX and Halsey all alone. Although it is a 2 versus 2 actually, as the player towards the side got picked off. Didn't even notice that. But there goes Halsey as he jumps towards the allies all alone. VR expecting that push, doesn't manage to pick up the frag. He has only got an MP40 at that range. Not entirely reliable. But he's going to look for the kill. Picks up 1, looking to pick up 2. And following in Niso's footsteps, VRX is going to bring that round out of the clutches of defeat, bringing it into a 1-1. Oh, he actually doesn't. Sorry, the bomb blew up, of course. So it's 1-1. He does still manage to pick up those 2 kills. And the cards, of course, which is going to be very useful. That's 2 1 versus 2s we've seen successfully happen to an extent. I mean, the time on the bomb was obviously played down. But they do manage to get the kills and the cards, which in a way can be better for them if they can manage to starve the US economy. If China don't do that first. Major all along the site this time. They're opting not to play in upper as they did in the last 2 rounds. Didn't work last round, so obviously they're not going to want to follow that back up. And VRX should have gotten taken down there, but somehow manages to get that flick onto the head of Lifer before Mappak tries to push out and trade out by killing VRX, but he's not going to manage to get the kill. And look at this. They've pushed out onto the site, but Major is in a great position, manages to catch 1 off, jumping out. He's going to run into 2 and pick up 2 frags. Not going to pick up that last frag, but it is going to be a 10 HP CZ. I'm not sure how to pronounce that. C Zadamello? We're going to go with Zadamello. And if I'm wrong, please roast me in chat. And moving into round number 4. Pretty good economy from the allies. They're starting to build up a solid number of cards. And look at Major. Major is just using different angles every time. This is a very good way to play on the B site. They did give up... they gave up the site twice in a row. It's going to give the allies a little bit of confidence to push out. And of course Major capitalized on that in the last round. Looking to do it again. As they'll probably be looking towards the barrels area. And indeed they are. But that's not where Major is. Lau is checking that position though. Major is going to get headshot. No, he's not. He's going to manage to pick up a kill before dying. Which is respectable when they do check that spot. It's very difficult to pick up a kill. And a kill coming in from VR. That's going to bring it into a 3 versus 2 as Mapik manages to get a kill before Niso takes down the planter and leaves Mapik all alone to find another 3, which of course he's not going to be able to do as he is being watched from 2 different angles. Oh, Niso managed to actually pick up the card, even though he missed the jump. And now look at the cards on the ally side. They're very stacked up. They've managed to take all the snipers away from the allies, which means they've got a little bit more freedom to peek down middle. The only thing that can really challenge them is the M1 Grand. But if they can manage to get that sniper shot on first, it's not going to matter too much. As of course the Grand needs at least 2 shots to kill you. Unless you headshot. But you have got a huge advantage with that scope and the car. And the push going to come in from VR. He's going to manage to pick up 1 and a second as he gets the long pusher. Now lying down, gets a reload. He's still full HP, so he has a good opportunity to grab a kill, especially as his teammates are pushing around behind him. Oh, he manages to get a 3rd kill. 9 for 1 at the moment, looking to make that a 10 KD before he falls. From the long angle, doesn't manage to catch off Mapik, who is now the last player alive, looking to find 3 kills with the default class to win the round. A very winnable situation if he gets that kill onto Halsey. Was all alone, would have opened up the sight for him, but he isn't going to manage to get that as Halsey has got the STG, which is a more advantageous gun than the carbine in that situation, if you don't hit the headshot. And he was very close to hitting the headshot. He checked the right angle, but unluckily doesn't manage to get it, and that's going to be pretty bad for the allies as their cards are now starving away. If they lose this round without saving the cards, they're going to be left with only 2 heavies, which is less than ideal in any situation, especially as it's 4-1 to the Axis, and this is an Axis-sided map, as most maps are. Oh, VR almost managing to get the kill with the spam, but not going to pick up anything just yet as we see the B push underway. A 1 HP Shiki has managed to escape the clutches of death. Almost dies of falling damage, actually. Pushing in the house where we have got the allies pushed in. They've managed to pick up 2 kills, though. It's a 4 versus 3. Allies having a big advantage here. Before Niso takes it away with 2 frags. And now a 2v2. And now another, which comes from Shiko. That's going to leave Lifer all alone in a 1v3. That round went from 100 to 0 pretty quickly for the allies. But they're bringing it back up to 50. As they're going to manage to get another kill, a 1v2. Lifer, I don't believe, has the bomb. Very slow round as Lifer is going to move back towards the side. He is pretty low on time here. He has to make a play relatively quickly. I believe they have the bomb, although I'm not too sure where. Oh, he manages to get the kill, but not the second on the Shiki. That kill really opened up the game there, and he possibly assumed the other player was more towards middle than in the house. Still not too sure where the bomb went down, but either way, a pretty good round by Lifer. You can't really expect him to get those kills, but he did manage to pick up most of them. And that last kill would have brought them definitely back into the game. Boosted their confidence a lot. But their cards still pretty low. We're seeing 2 rifles and an SMG. And there goes 1 rifle. There goes a default. As Shiki manages to pick up 2 kills down middle. He's looking for the 3rd on the tank push, but no such push is coming in. As the allies moving up through market. Oh, the jump on B. He doesn't actually manage to spot them. I think he believed they were directly below him. He's quite wrong about that. And all of a sudden, this has turned into a 1 versus 3. That's a pretty pretty bad round to lose. You had 2 opening picks. And that B push decimates them. And a B push being something that they've pretty consistently been able to hold off. Elsie, in a 1v3, not going to manage to pick up any kills. There are a lot of angles being watched. 2 towards the site. I mean, there's not too much you can expect Halsey to accomplish in that situation. But that said, there is a very strong economy built up on the Axis side. With all the heavies being distributed now towards the Allies. But that's pretty much all they have. 2 rifles, 1 SMG and 4 heavies. Not the best if they lose this round. We have still got 2 defaults being run at the moment, and a pause has actually come in. Not too sure why. And the pause continuing. Not too sure what the reason was. And it looks like the LFT side are ready to go. Not sure if that was a technical. I assume it was a toilet break or something like that. Nobody seemed to be having any issues and nobody disconnected in the meantime. But anyways, we're underway. 5-2 to the Axis. Looking like it's going to be another B push, but the bomb moving towards the B side. But a pretty solid hold. We have 2 towards middle on the Axis side, with Major in a relatively unchecked spot. They have middle control, so he doesn't have to worry about that angle. And he is looking towards long, where he is going to manage to pick up a kill onto Zadamello. Oh, but the spot is actually being checked. And that one smoke, this is the problem with that kind of play. That one smoke is going to give the Allies an opportunity to plant that bomb. But here comes the flank from VRX, and he's not looking to get any bombs down today. Pushing in through the house, he hears the plant, peeks it, knows there's nobody planting, but he is caught out by Zalfa, or Alpha, who is looking from the stairs. 3 versus 2 with Oh no, Halsey doesn't manage to pick up the kill, as Lau, who was low HP, was already behind the wall when he managed to shoot off that shotgun. And the shotgun, although it does have a range, and you do hear people saying that the shotgun has a scope, all that sort of crack, you're not going to manage to get a kill from that range, unfortunately. Halsey and Niso hunting down the remaining player. They heard the bomb planting, so they knew that they're each alone. They have given them enough time to rotate around, as we're going to see Alpha sat there with the Garand. He's watching the crosshair. Halsey going to push him with a shotgun, but he's actually going to be taken down by Niso long range with that car. Now a shotgun pushing Lau. That's not a position that you can manage to break free from or to win that often, as that shotgun is pretty overpowered. And it's going to be 6-2 to the Axis now. Again, stacking up their cards. But the Allies have managed to pick up a sniper card, which is going to work to their advantage, as they can now contest in middle, where we've seen Shiki pick up a number of kills pretty much consistently. Hopefully they'll be able to hold it down with that sniper card, which is going to be on Mapik. He's looking towards middle, doesn't manage to catch Shiki going across. He's going to re-peek this, which is pretty dangerous against Shiki, who's been consistently hitting those shots, but Mapik missing a second, and that's going to be it. He's going to leave that peek now. Definitely doesn't need to over-peek that. And the push on B, as there are two. Oh, what a boost. Niso not going to manage to pick up a second kill, but Major is there for him. Niso looking for a second, jumps out, manages to get it, and leaves Alpha all alone. That boost, incredibly overpowered. When used correctly. It was actually being watched, I believe, by Major, but he didn't manage to hit the shots, and that's going to cause his teammate to die, and then the round just starts to fall apart from there. Only one rifleman or heavy card remaining to be taken. And absolutely no nades on either team, so that heavy is their only chance to really get any sort of start around kills, as they don't even have a sniper to get the pick down middle. And it's going to be much harder for them now to pick up rounds without those cards, if they do lose this round. And a good push coming in towards B, as we're going to see a flank underway from the Axis. Once again, VRX pushing through middle, manages to pick up a kill. He's coming here every round, but they don't seem to expect it. They're not going to check it just yet. He has an opportunity to push up and grab a kill. Elsewhere, we're going to see Alpha spamming through the smoke and the window to pick up Major, as for some reason VR pushes in all by himself. That's going to leave Niso in a 1 versus 3. Look at that. He's on him. Hits him down to 4 health. Oh, and he doesn't manage to pick up the kill. He could have spammed through the box, but obviously he didn't know that. Very unlucky. He must have been inches away from a head there. And another round for the Allies. That's going to bring them back into it a little bit, as they manage to save a good few cards. An extra heavy and rifleman, even after their buy. And they picked up a sniper as well, which will be on Mapik again. Let's see if he can manage to pick up that kill on middle onto Shiki. Has missed it pretty regularly, and that's kind of costing them a little bit. That opening pick could be pretty huge for them. And Mapik instead looking towards the market push. Trying to catch off VRX, who has been pushing around for that flank quite often, and Niso going for the same old boost. They hear someone pretty close, so they're going to back off and hold that push. And Niso, as if he has wall hacks, traces the player through and hits him. It's probably something to do with how the smoke rendered on his screen. Niso not going to manage to pick up the kill. He is looking to kill the planter, but the plant was a fake. And a trade coming in and upper, as Niso was forced to reload. He's pushed pretty close against the shotgun, manages to tag him down pretty low. 16 HP on Alpha. That's not too much use, so he has got a car. He only needs to hit that body shot once. Here comes Halsey, gonna jump around the corner and be cut off by the shotgun, it seems. Oh! Spamming through the wall, hits Alpha down to 16 HP. That's the second time Alpha's been so low, and Halsey manages to pick up the trade kill. And there we go, Niso picking up another kill. That's going to open up the site completely. They can actually get down to plant to defuse this here and cover, as Mapik only has a sniper rifle. He can only take one down at a time. There is the opportunity to get the kill, the trade. The defuse coming in, and the angle being watched. He has to push all the way through the window to stop that defuse. He's going to push back and walk straight into Niso, who's watching it. Bomb actually gets defused even with the spam from the pistol. Doesn't manage to hit the headshots. And we've been kicked out yet again. A ceremonial kick. En route back, where we'll inevitably see the spec UI failing us. This happens every half around round 10. It's just a bug at the moment. Hasn't yet been patched. Hoping to see it patched within the coming weeks. It's pretty annoying to spectate under these conditions, but you gotta live your life. A nice nade from Alpha that's going to block off the arch. Actually, a bit of miscommunication there as 2 nades come in. And we're going to see Major picking up 1, picking up 2. Not going to manage to pick up the third. He was low HP and jumping. And Shiki looking for the kill on the spam as well as VRX, but it's going to be Niso who gets the opening kill. And looks like the closing kill as well as he takes Lau down on the site. Niso being an absolute monster with that Kar 98K. He's on 20 kills as the half ends, comes to a close, and it's 20 for 4. An incredible performance from Niso. He was holding the B site with a car. That's a pretty overpowered angle, and he was getting boosted up most rounds. So you're going to get, you know, if you can manage to hit those shots, you're going to have a lot, but at least you're going to have a lot of opportunities to get those kills, if you can manage to connect the shots. And 9-3 is the score. As LFT moving onto their Axis side. This map is quite Axis sided, only 6 round gap. That's a gap that can be closed pretty quickly if they can manage to do some economy damage. But Lifer is caught in the open. Sprinting. And of course decreases your chances hugely of getting the kill. And there's a lot of frags coming in from the allies, leaving it in a 2 versus 1 as Adamello was forced to push back towards mid-house. And that's going to allow the plant to come down. And Major getting the next kill. And the final kill of the round. Bringing it to 10-3. This is going to be a lot more difficult for the Axis now. They're going to be possibly tilting a little bit. They're getting picked apart a lot. The opening kill onto the B side player was Lifer, I believe. Barrels, really going to open up the round, especially if you're playing a solo B. If that player falls at the start of the round, it's just not a situation you can be left in. We are going to see 2 players towards B now as Lifer running, manages to get the kill onto Halsey. A nice nade that's going to slow down the push on long. He pushes out, manages to pick up 1 kill before nading himself. I don't think he remembered he threw that nade. And it's going to be Major in a 1 versus 4. The only kill for the allies being a suicide from Lifer. It's actually the first self-nade I've seen while casting a spectating battalion. Major going to pick up another kill, bringing himself back into the red a little bit. Now 1 versus 3, looking for the kill on the map again. He's going to time that perfectly. Managed to get the headshot with the M1 Grand. Not going to pick up the shotgun card. It's not really that essential. Not worth giving away your position anyways, but he's going to walk into a Gewer sitting in the market, which will get the kill onto him. That brings it to 10-4. The Axis winning their first round of the half. And the economy pretty good for both teams. Gotta say, we gotta spectate Niso a little bit. He's been playing incredibly. 21 for 5. No players really stepping up to that level on the server other than him. The clutches have been pretty surreal from him. And the allies now moving towards the B side, a site that in general is or the A side I should say, sorry. Very rarely pushed. I don't know if I'm the only one that feels like the sites are backwards in labeling. It feels like the left-turn site where the bomb currently is should be B. I don't know why. And a lot of kills being swept up here by the allies. They're managing to take a lot of solo battles. They are just winning on this aim, but Mapik and Lau picking up a phenomenal amount of kills. Lau in a great position. Get those backstabs. It's Niso all alone. If anyone can do it, it is him. He has been clutching consistently so far. And he gets timinged as Lau jumps up on the roof just in time as Niso turns away. That's going to be the end of Niso and his hopes and dreams of getting yet another clutch. Bring the game to 10-5. The gap's starting to close a little bit now. Only 5 rounds in it. And the cards on the allies actually starting to fade away. As the push comes in towards the B site. Or at least the stack does. Both teams present on the B site. The first kill from Niso in the form of a grenade. And a good position from Lifer, but he's not going to manage to pick up anything. As he was pushed down by Major. Major, of course, playing in that same position multiple times. And Adamello actually has a great angle here. He can watch absolutely anybody pushing up into upper B, but Major is already in that corner, and unfortunately Adamello might think that it's already clear, as he has been watching it. The nade coming in now. Major knows that Adamello is there. He's looking for that kill, but Adamello predicts him to be in that position. And this gives him a good chance to win the round, as it is 3-3, and Niso not going to manage to pick up the kill with the standard class carbine. And the Garan not going to be able to do much with 3 people watching him. Oh my god, the bug has struck. So this is a situation where if you are in a 3 or 2 versus 1 and you kill the last surviving player and then defuse the bomb, the defuse will go all the way, and after you have it's so awkward. After you've actually defused the bomb, the circle goes all the way around and it just continues diffusing. And if you let go of the defuse, you can't start diffusing again. So the score now 10-6. I'm not sure what we're going to do if it reaches 13. I think we can probably do a CL_ignore round win conditions type thing, which is what you do in CSGO. But I'm not 100% sure. Lifer seems to have lagged out. That was a bit weird. He just decided to stare at a wall. I'm assuming that was a lag out. If it wasn't, then I'm not too sure what's going on. New meta? Question mark? Anyways, we're going to see a 2 versus 4 push from the allies. I don't think there's a possibility to restart that round, as the first kill had already come in when he went down. But we'll see what happens. Not too sure what we're doing about the 10-6 situation either. But now 10-7 is the actual score. A little bit unfortunate. Hopefully that doesn't end the game at 13. I'm hoping Dark, the admin, has something up his sleeves. Baza, the Irish Venom. Thank you, my friend. What is up, my dude? Oh, and a 2K coming in from Mapik to start off the round. That's going to be very helpful for the Axis as they come into this. The 17th round, 10-7. Like, we're looking for a kill on long. He is going to manage to pick it up as VRX falls, and that's going to be a 4 versus 2. The US in a little bit of a tricky situation here. Major hearing the sniper shots up close. They do know that he's at tank. It's going to be hard to peek into that. He looks away at just the wrong time and is going to get taken down. And Niso, I'm not sure if the bug is happening on the producer's end, but we are going to see an ACOG scope of sorts. I assure you it is all okay for the player. But for us, looks like he's using an ACOG. And I gotta say, I like it. I hope to see that in the future versions of the game, the ability to hold the gun further away, the sniper, and use it as an ACOG. Niso moving his way under the window to the left side, where he's going to maybe catch Alpha off. That's what he's looking for, at least. Not going to manage to pick up the kill, however, and Alpha knows where he is now, as do the rest of the team, as we'll probably see a bit of a rotation coming in towards the middle area as they try to stop him from getting away and saving that card, or indeed getting to the A site. He's going to push towards middle, where he's going to hit an incredible headshot onto Lau. I'm not even sure how that can happen. If he manages to get this kill onto Mapic, we might have to ban him, but luckily he doesn't. And that's going to be 10-8. This is going to get very confusing very fast. 10-8 is the current score, as if you've just joined us, we did have a bug. The defuse bug, if you don't know it, it's where you can't defuse the bomb if all the players on the other team are dead. It happens sometimes, and I believe this is the first time it's happened in a Blitzkrieg battle. We've been pretty blessed running these for 5 weeks. As far as I know, we haven't hit that kind of issue yet, at least not while I've been paying attention. And the first kill from Mapic yet again, managing to get a pick in the middle, and Lifer almost getting that kill. Leaving him on 6 HP. He's looking for the kill elsewhere, manages to get one on long. Lifer stepping up hugely. He's been granted the powers of Gaben after that suicide. Sacrificed himself for a reason. And that's going to be Shiki, Hell City, or Helsey, and Major. Oh, what a spam by Shiki. Beautiful. Lifer just utterly confused with what just happened to him. The shot coming in from upper reveals 2 of the Axis positions. And Shiki going to get the first kill, going up towards the window where he's going to get taken down by Alpha before Alpha eventually gets traded out, as Major manages to get that kill. And Adamello looking to keep this dream alive, bringing it down to a 1 versus 2 from a 1 versus... from a 2 versus 2. It's going to be Lau and Major. Or Lau and Adamello left against Major. As the push comes in from Lau, Major was watching it, but he looks away at just the wrong time. He is going to get taken down. Hadn't got too much of an opportunity to get that kill. Even if he had spotted him, he would have had to let go of the bomb, then run, jump, and that angle's already being watched. So he was probably going to fall either way. And the economy on the Entropy side is pretty low. They need to start picking up some rounds pretty quickly. It is, of course, 10-9 at the moment. And Shiki not going to manage to get that opening kill. As Lifer manages to trade him out, that's going to bring him to a 5 versus 4. And 4 kills somehow coming in. What the hell just happened? That's going to be Helsey all alone. And he's going to be asking that same question as he's left in the house with a shotgun. But he can get the kill here onto Alpha, which he will. But he's going to lose a lot of his HP here. He's pretty much one hit from any gun. Going to have to sit there and regen, which is going to give the Axis a bit of a situation. A bit of a time situation where they can push around behind, start to close off the angles, and trap him a little bit. Oh, Mapic managing to get the kill onto Helsey. That's going to close him down a little bit. That shotgun usually does get those kills. But it can be a little bit inconsistent at times. And the score being 10-10. As is a pretty even spread from both teams, really. The first kill is going to be Mapic falling straight away. A very slow round, which is not what we usually see, not what we have seen so far. There's been pretty heavy B pushes. And Shiki's going to manage to pick up 1 kill towards B, opening up the side a little bit. As we're only going to see Lifer up in the window all alone. Gets taken down by Major. That's going to be a 1 versus 2. Or 2 versus 4. The 1 versus 2 on the B site. As Adamello holds the middle push. Where we now see the rotation through to B, where there's going to be 3 players. With only Niso watching the cross. But Niso, of course, a player that consistently holds that. Lau managing to get the kill through the broken wall. A pretty common spot to shoot from Adamello. Looking for the kill as the push comes in, and Broken Wall manages to hit that, and Lau also picking up a kill. That's going to be a 1 versus 2 for Major, who's going to get taken out by Lau. What a round on the Axis. And hopefully we can actually get a defuse this time. The defuse bug not going to hit this time. That's going to bring it to 11-10. The score's directly inversed. I don't know what happens when or if we see the 13th round on the server being hit by the Allies. I assume we've turned it to unlimited rounds. I'm not sure if you can do that. I'm sure there must be some way. First kill from Mapic in middle. We are going to see the boost that was used countless times against LFT being taken advantage of by Lifer. We'll be looking for the kills on middle. Shiki not going to get anything there. As Mapic picks up a second kill onto VRX. And Lifer picking up a kill from that boost spot. Now, they're really just cleaning up there. Everybody taking kills one at a time. Mapic coming out of that round with a 3k. And 12-10 being the score to the Axis. Only needing one more round to shut this down. A good boost from Lifer. Once again going to use that spot, but more than likely it's going to be checked by the Allies this time. I don't imagine they're going to leave that unchecked at this moment, that they have been spammed from it last time, and they did use it countless times. Shiki does manage to spot him out, but he doesn't actually notice, and he's going to get taken down by that. The second round in a row they've used that spot. I don't know if he actually called it, because VRX doesn't seem to have noticed. And elsewhere, Niso gets taken down by Adamello in middle. As VRX jumps towards the site, they still haven't noticed that he's there. Major does actually cop onto that fact, but it's a bit late as Halsey is now in a 1 versus 4. With a shotgun. Definitely not going to be able to take that fight onto Lifer with that shotgun. But he is able to push up pretty close. Oh, he misses that shot by inches. And that's the end of the game. As we're going to see LFT taking that over Entropy. It really looked like that was going to be Entropy's game from the start. But it doesn't manage. They don't manage to get those rounds, which is a little bit shocking. I would have expected them to come out on top there as well. But they're going to advance on into the semi-finals, where they're going to play the winner of Ain't That Good or Inept.